Let me just say, because of time here, let me say that it's in the present. When you're conscious, meaning you have the mindset of God, there is no pain, no worries, no heartaches, no up and down, no nothing. Nothing. It's impossible to feel the darkness when you're not of the darkness. And so when you're present, you're not of the darkness. Pain only comes in the darkness, where he can convince you to stay in the so-called past or future, because it's all an illusion. It's not even real, right? And when you're in the past or illusion, you've been turned away from the Father, from the light. And in the light, there's no pain. Christ conquered that. And the last thing the devil wants you to do is to be present with God, of God. And you're right, you said it was hard because he keep tempting you not to believe the truth. And what the truth is trying to do is catch up with us. It really is trying to catch up with us. That's why God said, be still and know him. Stop everything. Give up hooping and hollering. Give up reading, thinking that you're going to find him. Nothing wrong with reading, but don't hold on to it. Give up looking on the outside, period. Everything that we really are and want and need and everything is already in us, but it's in the present, it's in consciousness. And that's why the best time of my whole life since I've been on earth is now. Waking up and understanding and seeing things. I'm having a nanny of a time overcoming and understanding and being still. If you really want to have the time of your life, start working on your life. Really, it's going to blow your mind. But you got to be committed to working on your life. You just can't go down to the front of the church, accept Jesus, read the Bible, and quote the Bible. It ain't going to do it. And what's going to happen in consciousness, and I've said this before, all of your ideas, all of your plans, everything you think you are will disappear, because it's all an illusion. Just think about that. You don't know what you want. You have no idea what you want. You don't even know what to pray for. I want you to think about some of the dumb prayers you've had. It was all selfish. It was all ego. It was all about me or somebody else. And praying for somebody else makes you feel good about yourself. Have you noticed that? It's all ego. What a waste of time to be living in the imagination. What a waste of time not to take the time to focus on you and work on you. Everything else is a waste. Nothing comes from it. It's just a waste of time and a waste of life. Have anybody noticed that you wasted your life trying to have a family? I hear people say, oh, I want to get married, have a family. Why? And then they'll pause. They're like, oh, I don't know. Because I want to be a better father. Better father than who? My father. How can you be a better father than anyone if you're not comparing yourself to anyone? In consciousness, there is no comparison. In consciousness, you just live without thought. You really want to get to a place of no thoughts. You don't want to live by thoughts. You want to live by faith. And in faith, in knowing, there are no thoughts. Isn't that amazing? You're having these heartaches and misery and worries and doubts and insecurities and trying to control your life and other people's life because you're living in darkness. You're not a whole person. You're divided. Whole people don't seek anything else, because if you're whole, you have everything. Christ came that we might be whole, might be one with the Father. But if you don't get to see yourself, you don't see that you're a divided person, and that's the problem. Isn't that amazing? So If you're conscious, there's no pain. When you're conscious, you don't even make phone calls. Really, because normally when you're unconscious, you call up people for no reason except to get an ego gratification. You'll call up somebody that you hate. And after the call, you wonder, why did I call that person? But it's to make you're running away from consciousness. You're running away from the very thing that's trying to catch you. And that is true. That's the love of God. He's really trying to catch up with you, but you won't let him in because you're constantly on the move. Looking for something or someone or something to feel something. You don't need to be feeling anything.